Press start to begin.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Super Bonus Round, our playthrough of Alan Wake 2. I am your host, Rich Rainwizard767, joined as always by my best friend and co-host John Mugiwara Jam.
Co-host.
Shut up.
Really laying on the Swedish, aren't we?
Do I have to get you some affordable Swedish clap?
You to know.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Real quick, fun fact. You heard Ilmo say Vitu and Vitu, right?
Yeah.
That is Finnish for fucking fuck!
Yeah.
So
Okay,
tell
you may
me what I'm
continue.
missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
One more thing, the lake house. I didn't give you all the details earlier, but now that you're part of the team, I can really let loose. Misery loves company.
The horror
don't
story's changing reality.
Yeah, don't
It
say
made
what
it so
happened
my
to Lake
daughter died
House.
here,
Alright.
even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
Swear.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Alright, just talk to Yako and Casey instead.
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
So that got me thinking. What if Wake is still in the dark place, but the person that came out was Scratch?
Yeah.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay,
Return.
that's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
All right.
Okay, there's not. So we gotta talk to Ilmo.
He needs someone to talk to.
Let me at least talk to Ilmo before we go read the files.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Ah.
Hmm.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
No, it's not.
Well, why don't you ask the president that one? Well, maybe that was fuck something.
Probably fucking shit. Probably. Something along those lines. Because now we got a bunch of profiling to do, too.
Scratch was
Well,
pretending to be
Satana is Satan.
manipulating me.
So, like, fucking
What
hell.
do you want from me?
Or fucking devil.
No,
Oh shit.
I'm in control here. It's my mind place.
My dissociation room.
Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Like he tries to get in and he does what Estevez did with the closet.
Now, was there...
The Koskalas and Wake have new profiles.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Because the only people we've seen them kill were Taken, and they tried to kill Alan Wake. But that
And
doesn't.
they killed Nightingale.
Yeah, who was a Taken? Like we opened with him being taken.
Because we originally thought they turned him into a Taken, then killed him. But no, he was already turned.
So all those slaughtered bodies and everything in the lodge were all probably either Scratch or they were either Scratch killed all those people or Scratch just killed the cult.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party, invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Jaakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Mmm.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Yeah, like I said, Scratch got out and he was pretending to be Wake the entire time.
Yeah, and that's...
And our clue should have been that he kept asking for the clicker, which...
Yeah,
man.
That's the mind fuck. That's the... Because here we're thinking it's Wake that's asking for the clicker, when in actuality it was... Scratch.
Yup. Already got the answers to these.
Yeah, that's just from the chapter we just finished. It's like whenever you finish a chapter, if you don't place the clue boards, it just puts it up for you. Oh, that's like, no, that's not all the later stuff. This is a new case.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Yep, that's how he's been communicating.
Yeah, so the Wake that Saga's been talking to whenever she clears out overlaps is the real Wake.
Yeah, is the same Wake that we do when we actually go into the chapters.
Yeah, we've been playing as Alan Wake the whole time, but Scratch is the one who's like Scratch is the one they arrested. And it was hard to tell which one was which because they both want the clicker for different reasons.
I know what is real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all. Investigating the story's lies led me to a family I didn't know I had. Or was finding them part of the story too. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, since clearly the lines between fiction and reality are clearly blurred so bad. Where is the...
That's not right.
He's never heard of it. That one goes there. Go to the tree targeted people already corrupted by the dark. Their goal was to protect the... So that would go under... Wish I can't see that fucking... Oh, what kind of cult? Cult goal. There we go. Deduction available. Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them. Nope.
Isn't there one for Cult Goal?
It's already solved.
Okay.
No.
Or the Ritual.
Because we solved that one. So... Okay, that's under Ritual.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, he's never heard of Scratch. FBC file linking cult activity to Wake.
Think.
No. 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 There we go. Now this one, Ilmo, he's never heard of Scratch. Who's involved? No. I don't know. It's not cult symbols, that's for sure. There we go. Okay.
Now you have all those ones that, oh, have they not, they haven't undone the for later ones.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Okay, but
Yeah,
can you get it wet or feed it after midnight? Yeah, those are all the for later ones.
All right. So now that begs the question, do we... Because we did 2 short Alan Wake chapters. We did 2 short ones. Do we continue this with Saga, or do we swap over to Alan Wake?
You're coming up to a point of no return with Saga, so maybe you should
Go to Wake.
or do Saga and just finish her off. Also, in the mind place, while you were doing your clues, you unlocked more profile questions. At least that's what it said. Okay, I guess I'm wrong then.
So we're probably better off going to Wake.
Yeah, he only has one more big chapter left himself.
Now I need to find a safe point. Well, can't go back down there.
Then this is all assuming you can even do this, because this might be the point of no return, and you're stuck here anyway.
Yeah, you gotta have a save point, though.
Yeah, but I mean a bucket.
Oh, there's a save point.
But no bucket.
Well, wait a minute. Isn't there 9 chapters, though?
Yeah, but the next ones are short. And apparently you have all the collectibles, so you're not gonna be walking around like a looking around for them anymore. Okay, it says if you have all the collectibles, you should have. If you got them, you should have gotten them all by now, because the rest is just finishing the story off.
Okay, so now
Yeah,
what?
you might not have it. Okay, so if we can't go switch to Alan, what you gotta do next is talk to Estevez, and she'll warn you to save your game, because it's the point of no return.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I forgot. We gotta read the files.
It's probably something we didn't do.
Yeah, because these are clues.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location Bright Falls. Interviewer Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. Alan Wake, there is a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing. But it can be any form of art. Any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography, it can feed on any of it. All of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not expletive listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Expletive, you. Let me the expletive out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Yeah, the more we hear him being uncooperative, the more I think this is Scratch.
The dark presence disguised itself as.
R.E. the Shadow. Summary. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding the Shadow A-010 have been discovered. Redacted and redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have conducted that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A, the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated with a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake, or B, the shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file 38-453-1873 for a full report. So there's those two files. And there's something over here. And there's files over here.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Deployment order, urgent situation. At approximately 1900 hours on the 13th of September, 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A-040, the shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA-03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize investigation unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 4-11B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event if an active AWE is occurring, The dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information, relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. Oh, wait, there was one more.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Summary of findings, description / para-utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on redacted. When used by a capable para-utilitarian, parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality, see file AWE-35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible oop, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item.
They probably mean object of power, but like, so that just made me think when he flips the switches to go, and I oop. Give it the scratch, and he goes.
Okay,
potential episode title?
Yes. So we do have to go to the case board because I think we can't move on until we actually awaken the clicker. So we have to put these threshold to another. Yeah, how to rescue Wake. Dark presence assumed the form of Barbara Jagger. Yep.
I need to know what information I can.
And we got another profiling
for Grandpa.
FBC file on capabilities of light switch object. So that'll go here. And hey, look, 2 more of these. FBC file on the clicker and its paranatural. Well,
the clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Dark presence feeds on artists and the art they produce.
Okay, so when you write something in reality and you want it to be permanent, the clicker is literally right-click save as. It makes the change you can't go back now. There's no undo button.
Here, right-click save as.
Right-click or save as. Oh god, that's another good one!
Well, you can always use that one. Or no, better yet, right-click save as oop.
Wade told me the clicker.
I'm laughing trying to write it down.
Right-click save as oop.
How can I trust anything he said?
I'm running out of room. I read too big.
His work. He rides a storm on your peace. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
I love that these guys are all seeing, all knowing, but they still can't get his goddamn name right. Like
Okay.
it reminds me of Stan's grandpa from South Park. Oh, hi, Billy.
So yeah, the clicker does what it says it does, but it's useless without Alan Wake.
Yep.
So we gotta essentially figure out a way to get Alan Wake.
Yeah, which was probably what his whole story is. Him getting the hell out.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Damn! Damn!
Okay. So
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
God damn it!
okay. So
Don't ask about the lake house. We'll
Scratch
just don't
told
do
me
that.
the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
And then just put that clue on, I guess.
on the case board. And another.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live.
Use the
in
bucket.
rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
Oh, I think I know what the idea is.
Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting
Oh,
Wake out of the dark place.
it just dawned on me what she's gonna do.
And
Wonder if
deduction.
you picked up. Did you pick up on what she's thinking? Make her grandpa and great uncle perform with the clicker.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be writing, it just has to be a work of art. And what is also a form of art?
Music.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Again.
Can we put those up? Not yet, I guess. I hope those aren't glitched. They're probably like just for maybe proper context.
Well, we obviously will have to figure out how we're going to use the clicker and do all this.
Next time on the Super Bonus Round.
Yep, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you see, feel free to drop a like on the video. Maybe drop a comment down there or two. And if
Preferably
you...
with the bolt.
And if you want to make sure that you don't catch that we're getting closer to the end of this thing, which I feel we are, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on so that you'll know when the finale comes. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Next time we're in for a hell of a concert.
Oop.
And oop.
All right, goodbye.